Following on from Liverpool's disappointing 3-3 draw with Leeds, it looks like Mohamed Salah has released an interview with journalists. I don't know if it was done after the game or if it was done before and released after, but regardless, it's quite interesting, and some of the things I quite agree with it, and I'm sure many people do, and I've seen already many Liverpool fans have agreed with it, and they prefer to take Salah's side over other people of the club. He's on Sky Sports. Mohamed Salah plunges Liverpool's future into doubt by saying Arne-Slot relationship has broken down ahead of transfer window. Mohamed Salah has said he feels like the club has thrown him under the bus in a bombshell interview after Liverpool's 3-3 draw at Leeds United, as he plunges Liverpool's future into doubt by suggesting next Saturday's game against Brighton could be his last for the champions. In an exclusive interview, Mohamed Salah has plunged Liverpool's future into doubt and suggested next Saturday's game against Brighton could be his last for the club. He claimed after Saturday's 3-3 draw at Leeds that the club had thrown me under the bus, adding his relationship with Arne-Slot had broken down and that someone doesn't want me in the club. Salah told journalists he was in disbelief he had been left on the bench for the third game running and Slot did not see fit to bring him on at Ellen Road as the champions twice blew a lead. I have done so much for this club down the years, and especially last season, said Salah, who signed a new deal at Anfield at the end of last season. Now I'm sitting on the bench and I don't know why. It seems like the club has thrown me under the bus. That is how I'm feeling. I think it is very clear that someone wanted me to get all of the blame. I get a lot of promises in the summer, and so far I am on the bench for the 3 games, so I can't say they keep the promise. I said many times before that I had a good relationship with the manager, and all of a sudden we don't have any relationship. I don't know why, but it seems like how I see it that someone doesn't want me in the club. Salah goes to AFCON with Egypt on December 15, so Brighton, if he plays Brighton on Saturday, would be his last game before then, and he's been linked to the clubs in January. And he said, I said to my family, come to the Brighton game. I don't know if I'm going to play or not, but I'm going to enjoy it. In my head, I'm going to enjoy the game because I don't know what is going to happen now. I will be in Anfield to say goodbye to the fans and go the Africa Cup. I don't know what is going to happen when I'm there. Asked if it could be his final game for Liverpool, Salah said, in football you never know. I don't accept the situation. I've done so much for this club. So of course things can happen. Also, with the situation that Liverpool are in, you can't just blame Salah for it. Loads of other players are to be blamed also. And I feel like the manager knows Salah's quality, particularly last season. He had one of his best seasons at the club. He'd use him more. Of course, he hasn't had the best games in the last few months, but particularly against Leeds, he could have at least put him on in the last few minutes to give you something off the bench, fresh. Could have made a difference, and particularly as how well he's done last season, Arne-Slot knows how well he is, their relationship and how good he's been. To not use him, I do agree with him. I think someone else at the club doesn't want him there or wants him to get all the blame or something like this. But also, if you want him to get all the blame, if he's not playing the last 3 games, then and your still results are still terrible, who's getting the blame? Someone else. So that's not working. And if Salah goes like this, I don't think it'd be good for anybody. They might get money for him in terms of from the Saudi Pro League or somewhere else. But for one of the best players in history of the club, one of the best players in the last 30 years, to go like this, I don't think is something positive. I think at least wait till the end of the season, but who knows? But it'll be interesting to see what happens next.